Welcome back. Maui is facing a major housing crisis 9 months after devastating wildfires. The community is seeking to rebuild, but construction permits are still far from being approved, leaving most families still without a home. ABC's Maria Villarreal is joining us now from Maui with more. Maria, what's the latest here?
Good morning, Diana. I mean, this is the exact problem. You kind of hit the button on the head right there, is the idea that a lot of debris has been cleared, but not all of it. So construction permits are far from being approved. And really that is creating, as you mentioned, this housing crisis, a permanent housing crisis. People, obviously, a lot of them have a place to live, but it is not their permanent place to live. And on top of that, they're talking about basic shelter needs, something that we all need. That is creating a lot of stress and anxiety on these families and leading to mental health issues. Now, what we didn't realize, and we now do, is that most of the facilities, the medical treatment facilities here in Lahaina, were burned in the fire, leaving only one state-run facility. So community-based organizations like Maui Behavioral Health Resources are stepping up, and their CEO, Island native Nicole Hokuana, says they were already dealing with a rise in mental health and substance abuse cases here on the island, and now the fire has just exacerbated that.
It's really hard to be well on Maui right now.
How important is it to really take a look at the community and their needs and be open to a lot of different types of quote-unquote treatment?
We don't all heal in the same way. It's really important to be open-minded and to be person-centered or community-centered.
So as of right now, we have visited with a lot of these people, and there are a lot of different treatments that we are seeing here on the island to try and address those issues.
And what's happening with these building permits, Maria? What's holding up these approvals?
That's a very good question. I mean, we keep asking that same question. I mean, a lot of it has to do with the debris cleanup, right? That's the root cause as of right now. Several of the properties that we've seen, they've been able to clear the debris, but not everything. And so right now, a lot of the local officials are saying we cannot allow you to start building yet if most of the properties in your neighborhood haven't been cleared. I mean, the good news that we just heard recently is that there is a new county facility that is going to be built here that will help run the permits faster. But again, it could take months before we actually see dirt being moved and construction actually happening.
And in the meantime, Maria, there's a clear need for these mental health services. What help is being provided and what more needs to be done?
Well, Diane, as of right now, we know that millions of dollars have been sent here by the federal government for exclusively mental health. And so a lot of these organizations are taking advantage of that. But one of the ways that we've noticed they've done this is by going into the community and doing outreach with the actual people that live in Lahaina. I mean, this is a very tight-knit community, so the idea of them getting help by just anyone and going to any organization just doesn't sit well with them. So a lot of these people who have been affected are actually part of the outreach programs here. They go into the community, they encourage them to come and get help. Services could look like anything from, a big pack of water for the day to actually receiving therapy to even horse, therapy as well. So there is definitely a lot of avenues here. It's just a matter of getting people the right services they need in the moment.
All right, Maria Villarreal on Maui. Maria, thank you.